Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So last video, I don't even think I gave my name, but I am Harmony, and today I'm going to be talking about amputation. So because of the cancer that I had, I did my research and I decided to get the leg amputated, only because they say later down the line that it usually happens anyway. So I was going to do a video on chemotherapy, but because I'm kind of going through the things with the amputation right now, I felt like I would have more to say about it. So where do I start? I guess we start from the beginning. So surgery happened on January 24th. The plan was to actually have the knee replacement surgery, but with the knee replacement surgery, there were a few risks involved. Not risks per se, like of course I'll be able to have a working leg or whatever, but I would have possibly still had cancer in my body. And so I decided that I was going to just amputate it because I didn't want to risk having it come back again. And I heard usually the second time around is very, very bad and it can take people out really quickly. So I was like, let's just get rid of the infected limb, you know what I'm saying? So it was kind of like, someone said it was like a choice between vanity and life. But I don't know, I've been seeing some cute prosthetic legs, so we ain't losing vanity over here. So yes, I decided to get the amputation, and it was not an easy decision. It was honestly such a scary choice. I don't know. It was the hardest thing I had to ever do in my life at this point. I remember the day of surgery, I was just in the bathroom and I literally did the ugliest cry, like, and I broke down, like I just completely broke down. At that point, it had hit me for real, like this is happening today. I will never have this leg again. And all these emotions just started pouring out. Like I was crying, I puked. It was just so many emotions, and I remember getting to the hospital, and they actually called us in early. So the procedure was supposed to be later on that day, but they were like, well, we can get you in earlier. So I was like, okay. But we get to the hospital, and I remember just like sitting in that room, just so paranoid and just so scared about what was gonna happen next. And I remember the nurse came in and I was just like, yeah, I'm freaking out. And she was like, well, you know, we can give you, it was some type of medication, and they said this medication was like drinking a six pack of beer or something. And I was like, well, I'll take that. And also I remember, so it was this shot that they gave me, and this needle was so long. Like I've never seen a needle that long, but I remember them putting one in like my hip area. So, well, you can't see me. I don't think you can see the hips, but I remember them putting it in my hip area and also one in my buttocks. But it like basically it started to numb the leg. Like honestly, I didn't even feel the leg at that point because that shot had numbed it. Even after surgery, like the pain, like it was no pain because that shot literally numbed it, and they said it would last for 24 hours. So, um, I honestly, I feel like it was the best decision, and I am cancer free, so that is like the best part. I still do have to go through 6 more treatments of chemotherapy, but I'm cancer free. So, that being said, so amputation, so they actually sent me home the next day. I had like this drain in my leg, and so they kind of measured it to where like if you were like draining a lot of blood, they were going to keep you a little longer, but mine had stopped draining a lot of blood, so they just pulled this thing out of my leg. it was it was kind of painful, but not really. It was just like a little uncomfortable, but they pulled it out, and then they were like, well, you can go home. Well, you have to walk first. So they wanted to make sure I was able to walk and operate, but I was good. I got up and I sat in a chair. So I actually want to talk to you about like having like a support system. So I have like good friends, two in particular, Angie and Katie. They were wanting to decorate my room before I made it home, but they couldn't because we were all surprised that I was getting sent home the next day. So they weren't able to do it, but I just thought it was the sweetest thing. I was like sitting in the bed, laying down, and they're coming in with all this stuff, like all these snacks. Like they brought me a little mini refrigerator. They were gonna redecorate my room. So it's really good to have a support system and people to look out for you, because that literally made my day. But yeah, with the amputation, the worst thing I have to say is like the phantom pains. And that is just basically feeling like my leg is still there. Like I know I know I can see it that it's not there, but mentally it feels like it's still there. So I get most of the phantom pain like in my foot area. So it's like, have you ever like sat on your foot and like it just feels like that static? That's exactly how it feels. I And it also has like this little throbbing pain in it, but it's getting better, I guess. Not really. I still feel the phantom pains after 2 weeks later. Well, this is the 3rd week after surgery, I believe. I think it's the 3rd week. It might be the 2nd week. Anyway, it's still happening. But I just wanted to talk to y'all about the amputation because I have been out, and everyone's like, oh my gosh, because I haven't told anyone yet. So I kind of wanted to get this video out, and I will do another video on chemotherapy because I do have to start that back up next week. So that will be coming soon. And I'll probably give y'all like some footage of me like actually getting it and being in the hospital. So what else did I have to say? Oh, also I want y'all to come along when I'm like shopping for a leg. I have been to 2 places already. So I'm trying to figure out which place I'm gonna go with. So stay tuned for that. Basically, y'all are about to see a whole rebirth, like, yes, because I'm about to lose my hair again, and I'm about to be looking for a new leg. I'm about to learn how to walk again. So literally, this is about to be a whole rebirth. Make sure, well, okay, that's about it. But make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, and thank y'all for watching.